a hand for those.
Count them on my finger.
Yo, we got Paraphernalia versus LemonTea coming in. LemonTea, one of the most cracked players out in tri-state area. This guy is insane.
Oh yeah. I mean, all these, and also I'm just glad to see both these characters on my screen. It's been a hot minute since I've seen a good old Cloud versus Wolf matchup. It reminds me of the good old vanilla days.
I don't know. It's on the Renaissance right now. You're getting it back with Ouch versus Spargo. Got a little bit with Jude as well. So Jackal.
That's true. But we're have to see how it kind of works out from there. But great empty hop in. That wow, the limit cross slash is just gonna go and just execute it out there. My goodness, so much damage being able to get it out there. The F smash try to be utilized, try to finish out the stock, but Cloud with the lead is such an oppression to be able to work with. And the force of it and the character, what this character can do, is just so difficult.
It's horrifying. I will say one thing I want to see a little bit more from LemonTea coming out is a little bit better spacing. It's really hard when you're getting on that shield and all of a sudden you get a little too close. That up B popping every single time.
Oh, for sure. And the space backers as well. Even use the Wolf Flash, but actually fast fell a little too hard with that fair, so unable to get it out there. Can you finish it off there with the 2-frame? But no, the get up attack gonna be able to get themselves out of that situation. But already this lead is just increasing day and night. It's just the difference. And Wolf desperate to try to finish the job out there, but when you can just kind of play back and hold this stage control, it just becomes so much easier to work with.
Yeah, I will say RTS starting to play a little bit more on the defensive. We saw him just kind of holding that center stage, but now in the ledge trapping scenario, Ooh. How are you gonna get off? You don't. Simple as that. You are gone.
Yeah, only way you're coming back one is in the body bag, and that's exactly how that would be working out there. And a little bit of a combo sequence trying to get started out there, and even attacking on a little bit of damage. But the thing is that with Wolf, they can get some insane amount of damage and combos with this Rage. 112 is nothing to be laughing at, and already getting the conversions down. They're getting out with that surprise down air for that spike. No follow-up, however, though, in the nair. Oh, yes, the tech change. Tries to get the down smash, though, but unable to get so. Great idea, but at the wrong timing and execution, but now Limit is available. But no fear on there, and Limit is now off the table. All of a sudden, Yin, we're looking at a pretty even game.
Gosh, that bravery, that's what it takes in that moment, is just that willingness to understand that you gotta pull a trigger and pull it now. Otherwise, you're going into the dirt, and look at this, already setting it on the back end, and now RTS right back in that body bag, as you mentioned before. He's just staying there.
We talked about how it was just looking so good, and that lead for Cloud was just going so aggressively and in their favor, but looks like it just kind of disappeared within a flash. And, you know, pulling the trigger is right. Landed that kill shot with that Nair, and now off onto the right side of the stage, able to make it back there. Cloud gonna find some way to land it with a straight back here, and yes, we'll be able to convert the stock. But Yin, you were looking at how much of a lead that this Cloud was in there, but all of a sudden, the pacing of that match just seems to just keep back and forth.
I think the big thing is RTS is not kind of putting the gas on the pedal. There's moments where he'll swing once or twice, like right there. All right, I'm going to swing the forward air, force myself out of this disadvantage. But then we aren't seeing the neutral play be very aggressive overall. It's a pretty patient one. Meanwhile, LemonTea has this very quick willingness to just switch the pacing. And sometimes if you aren't ready for it, you are getting caught up and almost getting caught up with that nair right there off the tech chase.
Oh yeah, and oh, the down air, such a good burst option to be utilized, but hell, the hit of the dash attack setting off, so that's gonna be a burn limit. This is looking really good right now. Wolf doing a fantastic job, and oh, I love that empty hop into that up tilt, forcing out that option, being stuck on the platforms. We've kind of, I think one of the biggest complaints about Ultimate is that platform usages, it feels like it's a detriment to be on them and to utilize them, maybe, but except for like for ladder combos and whatnot, but they're taking full advantage of it. I love that, just kind of just sharking under that platform, be able to take it just like that. And let me tell you right now, it looked like RTS was in full control of that game until that breaking point with that stock being able to be taken. So great stuff on LemonTea, but we're have to see how RTS is gonna be able to fight their way back.
Yeah, 100%. I love how LemonTea had saved that up tilt too, because we saw on the second stock that pressure on the left side flat with that up air, and then that time going to show that, hey, I'm coming up for that up air, right? Nah, here's the bait and switch. Already though, starting off with a quick little 34%, and now we are just playing neutral.
I love this game. I love neutral because it just shows like who's got like the better hand there and who can take full advantage of it. And here comes a ledge trap as well to follow it up. They're trying to get that F smash. You know, that's got like, I think 6 active frames or 3 active frames. It's kind of crazy. That F smash on Wolf.
That's a little good move.
Yeah, it's just pretty good, but great following up here. And these downers, I'd be really careful because I'm starting to notice that RTS has been utilizing those quite a lot, but they can be punished quite heavily. But LemonTea instead going to be hit off and out there in the F tilt as the punish for the parry.
I love that recognition right there. RTS just thinking that that back air is safe enough on that shield. It's going to be safe in that situation, though, to take that stock real fast. And now just putting out that down air, try to put some pressure, say, hey, let me just come down to stage, please. Please.
And now you don't want this to be a repeat of what happened last game where Cloud was able to get this huge lead to work off of, but then kind of was able just to kind of come back there. But holding on to the lead as much as they can, trying to land that spare back here, but they're going to be the burst down tilt, but fighting to stay in control, holding onto the stock is crucial. Space out those aerials, and just like that, holding onto that center stage. But the surprise burst dash attack off stage right now, threatening it out there, but really good movement on the edge of RTS, making sure to stay alive. But the stray bear from LemonTea, it's going to be able to land. And you know, those are the things where like you don't want to be jumping if you're super high percent, because you know that a strong aerial is going to be what they're searching for. But look at this movement coming in from LemonTea. My goodness, knowing exactly what RTS is going to be doing and getting all those options off. Oh my goodness, yeah, look at this advantage state.
So good right now. Plus the fact that LemonTea is just showing that they're going to overshoot in one moment and then switching it right back up and undershooting. The random differences in placements of Wolf's movement is making it so hard for RTS to find a spot that's safe and find a place to nail down. But still gonna nail him down off of that roll. Got to be a little bit more careful getting off that ledge.
I think was trying to go for a parry, but dropped the shield a little too early for that to work out there. But Ricket's going to be up there. RTS needs to hold on to the stock at a relatively healthy percent as well, using a lot of these arrows. And I love that up tilt as an anti-air has the limit available. Trying to hold on to it, yes, we'll be able to, but the roll around, yep, I love that. Oh, so many players like to roll behind and grab, but great awareness on LemonTea, knowing it was going to be there. It wasn't the option exactly that would have been able to like counteract that defensive option, but it will work out in the end because, you know, 2 for flinching.
Oh, 100%. And I think the beauty of that option with that run-up up smash is it not only covers spot dodge, but then it also covers roll, and it kind of cues you of, did I run through my opponent, meaning it was a spot dodge? And if not, that shield's still up. I can go ahead and react and grab. The platform play, we mentioned it before, and now it's coming in spades.
Dude, the platform has just been such a huge detriment for RTS, and wow, trying to finish the job with that down air off of that climb hazard, but won't be able to work out forward now. Really good stuff on both these players, but percentage lead definitely going in favor of RTS, but for now, but at this point, in 60%, that could just turn it into a kill confirm in a blink of an eye, and that's exactly what's going to be happening out there. Great clutch reflector, and now how do you finish the job? Won't be able to kill just yet, trying to land that down smash, but instead going to be counteracted in this situation. Trying to use that nair on that shield. The cross slash could land on there, sending off to the right side of the stage, so RTS, great ledge trip, amazing stuff. Oh my goodness, RTS has woken up.
Absolutely clutching it out right there, just having that recognition of immediately popping that up B, getting that back air, and this time clutching it out. It looked for a moment it was going to be just like that game 1, you know, get that early lead, get the full stock, but then one conversion from LemonTea right during that second stock just put the pressure and dished out like 90%, maybe even 100 off of one interaction. You got to be ready for it, and you know what, RTS barely holding on. Game 3.
Oh man, that was just such a crucial way to get it. I thought that reflector was going to spell the end of it, but great DI in order to stay alive there. And now RTS with that game able to even it up there, so that just relieves so much pressure off you. But now you're gonna have to try to close it out there, and both of them just kind of play onto this neutral game. And I would say platforms definitely are going to be favoring LemonTea. RTS has got to find some way to mitigate the damage or just be able to avoid the platform straight out. But and especially I love the usage of the limit blade beam, but once again, you got to be careful, because I think the previous game where the reflector almost just straight up obliterated RTS's stock is just a reminder of like, yeah, you really need to be careful with that trigger.
I will say I'm glad RTS hasn't completely put it back in the bag of tricks, because there's some times where you get hard red like that and you're too nervous to pull the trigger, where a really good option all the same. And so it's nice to see RTS not completely pull back on it, but a little bit more caution, you know, as you said, can't be throwing it to the wind at any moment.
That was a crucial read as well. Both of them are really jump happy So being able to utilize the up smash as an anti-air is such a good option, but RTS going to be striking back immediately with a dash attack anti-air of their own. So both of them keeping it relatively even. Great fair. Look at that massive damage, by the way, 37% off of a 2-piece, and now you have limit available. Fishing for something out there. Needs to be real careful about it, but there we go. The projectile trade definitely working in the favor of RTS. So LemonTea in a heap of trouble right now. No jump available, but won't be able to get the sifting out there. But that reverse nair as well. Bear threatening it out there, but RTS looking in firm control of this game so far, Yin.
Oh, 100%. I gotta say, some of these placements from RTS right now have gotten so much better. The understanding of when LemonTea was gonna laser earlier, but all the same, LemonTea putting you on the corner. How do you get around Wolf? This is one of the best characters at repositioning to cover multiple different options like that right there, but it backfires! You're gone!
Oh my goodness, how many times have I talked about how the down air can be the caveat and could be the ender of all for RTS, but instead we'll be able to utilize it out there for their own benefit in taking that stock, and that's such a crucial one as well in game number 3. Lemon Legacy having so much to work with, but the momentum and the advantage state that RTS has been displaying so far has just been suffocating, and now it's up to LemonTea trying to find some way out of it. But limit gauge is going to be available right now, so LemonTea, it's a tall order to provide, and oh, it's one way of just starting it out there with the confirm, trying to get some way to get the stock out there, but RTS is just it's just a tornado of force right now.
Ooh, a little bit aggressive with that dash attack. That is one thing in this moment where you really want the stock. You still got to make sure not to be too antsy on that trigger. Don't want to miss your target. Otherwise, you are going to be put through the blender. And one stock is all LemonTea needs to go ahead and basically even it up. We've seen LemonTea tear through 90% within a moment's notice, but it don't matter when you take that sword to the back.
My goodness, what a momentum swing, and I guess this will be a best of 5 as well, so plenty of time to think about that. But let me tell you right now, winning game number 3 in a best of 5 is such a crucial advantage to have, because you get counter pick advantage for game number 5.
Yeah.
If you lose the second game. It's a very important one. So really good stuff on there in this best of 5 set. Both these players are performing phenomenally right now, but honestly, it seems to be RTS who's the one who's been able to step up right now. And then Lemon is going to find some way to kind of swing it back, because everything's just been improving on RTS. The confidence, the movement, even the neutral, and as well as just being able to punish and get those stocks. It's going to be up to Lemon Legacy to be able to kind of put themselves back into this together, because you can't let RTS run away with all this momentum.
I think a big thing that has changed between game 2 and game 3, and now we're seeing it come out as well during this game 4 in neutral, is the aggression that RTS is willing to lay on. There were moments in game 1 and game 2 where they were just kind of chilling center stage, and now all of a sudden RTS is just willing to randomly throw out a forward air, a back air, and just put that pressure down.
Yeah, and speaking of that one, has it out there, up smash. Barely gonna miss out. I love the idea though. So really good stuff on them, and now, yep, just having to hold on to that center stage. The cross up on that fair, but surprise, that back air on LemonTea's and really good stuff, but has been really unable to punish that climb hazard. The high up one that snaps the ledge when it comes down. Yeah. And I mean, it's a scary one, but I mean, realistically, what, you have to punish it when it's when it's reaching the apex of its height with like a bear or something like that. But
around that, the other option is like come from below with up air maybe, but at the same time, how much worth do you net from that?
It's a scary aspect, and now Limit being burned off with a quick get-up attack from that ledge. Gonna be able to work it out there. Dash attack was barely missing out there, and whoa, yeah, snapback on that F tilt. Gonna be able to put a Cloud in a really awkward position, but yeah, that high climb hazard has been working out super well. I'm wondering what the punish could potentially be on there, but instead it's gonna be LemonTea who's gonna be able to have to fight their way back, but gets rejected immediately. RTS having the lead, and like you said earlier, bro, Yin, not afraid to let those limit blade beams go.
That's the thing. If you got such a lethal weapon, you might as well utilize it. And one of those lethal weapons that we're seeing right here is that mobility combined with this amazing aerials that Cloud has. That border able to combo into the cross slash once more. Early climbing hazard and just keeping such safe pressure. And this is looking horrifying for LemonTea in this game 4.
I think what's ironic as well about this is that Wolf is like a pilot and Cloud is like a foot soldier, but it seems to be that Cloud is the one who's ruling the skies at this point because every single aerial interaction has worked so well in their favor, and now it's up to Wolf to try to get it down there with the ground movement, able to finally shut up the stock. 17%. It could be worse. That's what you got to tell yourself at this point, because we've seen what amazing stuff LemonTea can do once they get the ball rolling.
Yeah, 100%. I will say it's fun to watch LemonTea now be the one to like play a little bit more defensive, dashing back and forth. But once you get that trigger, look, you got the opening and you are going to see LemonTea run with it. Wolf is one of the best characters that at hunting you down and finding that target every time. Still put in that corner. You don't want to be in that corner against Limit.
Oh, you really don't. And Limit should be running out relatively soon, so yeah, it's going to be thrown out there as a blade beam, and really good stuff on that movement, but the stray bear, yep. That's one of the problems. That's one of the great things that Cloud can do. Excellent conversion with the one hit, great hit confirmed, but that M smash has been fishing for. Not going to work out just yet. It only takes one at this point. No punish yet again on there, but you hang on that ledge for a little too long. That down smash finally be able to close it out there. Really good stuff there, and once again, we're looking at an even game.
Oh, 100%. And now first hit going to be going to RTS. This is the moment where you need to set the standard of pace for the final match. If you want to send LemonTea down to losers, this is where you start turning up the gas at the same time. LemonTea getting that grab right there in that corner, looking for that platform pressure for once. RTS being able to get off relatively easy and off scot-free.
Oh, great movement with the empty hop. Yeah, once again, the platform utilization and even reading out the dare as well, but unable to punish it so far. The laser being able to utilize both them fishing for that center stage. The cross slashers not shielding all of them out there. So RTS, once again, put that pressure on there. LemonTea is going to find some way to find their way in, but the stray aerial is not going to be able to work out there. Limit is going to be a factor real soon. Trying to chase down with that dash attack. Really good pressure on there. Lands the grab. This is looking so close, Yen.
Oh, 100%, but now the Limit. Hold up, Limit on deck. This is where it can get a little bit scary, especially with that up B, but it don't matter. You're gone.
Oh my goodness, living with Limit, but you're gonna die for it instead. A little bit of I think it was the movement on that platform that led to, I think it tried to fall through the platform and air dodge, but I think it accidentally wave landed on the platform. I do believe that's what happened, but LemonTea gonna go ahead and bring it to a game number 5. Counter pick favor does go in the favor of RTS, but at this point, this is such a good way of putting yourself back in there mentally for LemonTea, because honestly, it looked so good at the start.
I think especially when you add into the fact that in the earlier games, we saw LemonTea really put good pressure on those platforms, and then all of a sudden, RTS during this game just decided, all right, I know where you're trying to position to punish me. I'm coming off of this spot with these back airs, these down airs. And the end of that game was all because LemonTea knew that RTS was going to go for this aggressive swing off of ledge to try to stop LemonTea from swinging at that platform, and then caught that up tilt just ready to catch RTS for one mistake. Maybe not the option that LemonTea expected from RTS, but still catching him all the same, and that's all you need.
And at this point, running it back onto small battlefield, the stage of choice, the platform game. I've said it before, it's definitely going to favor LemonTea, but RTS has been doing some fantastic stuff within the air-to-air and as well as the ground game. So it's going to be up to LemonTea to try to shut this one out there. But this game number 5 situation, now all the marbles are on the table at this point in this winner's quarters finals here at Warped.
I will say, I love some of these random run-up side Bs from RTS, because it's a relatively safe option if it's on that shield. You got the mix-up of going for 1, 2, full, but all the same, not mattering is you're going into the juggle simulator.
Oh, yeah, but I love this movement coming into play right now. Stuck on this platform, really good movement, but yeah, the bear actually able to snipe out that movement on there, tried to roll away on that situation, but it's not going to be able to work out in the favor. LemonTea, up. Got to be able to get caught out there. Blade beams working such in the favor. RTS not letting LemonTea go, but there we go. Able to escape back to the center stage as we resume back into this neutral game. Lasers being thrown out there, but the aerial, it's been so good. RTS has been really abusing those aerials, but you got to remember, they are not safe if you don't space them out correctly.
Oh, 100%. I will say LemonTea, you know, took a lot of damage, but that's not what you need to be thinking about. It is still nice and even. Just get this stock and you are all set. Limit.
Oh, good save. That was looking real scary at this point, and honestly, you can't let these aerials get in the way, but you're able to utilize those as well. But the straight dash attack.
170, you're going to be dying to anything. One straight hit is all you need, but that back here, let me tell you, he got a lead foot.
Oh my goodness. This back and forth looking so good between both of them, and it could have gotten to this, and look, yeah, the shield poke right through it was too small, so cross slash is going to work out. Thankfully, not as much damage, but LemonTea try to find some way to land a straight aerial to get a combo started. There we go. Gets the grab as well. What's the follow-up afterwards? The down air. Not going to get punished out there, but stuck on this platform. We've seen what RTS is so afraid to be on those situations, but LemonTea doing a fantastic job in this aspect. Air dodge not going to be able to get red out there. Trying to chase it down there, but the limit blade beam once again able to tack on that damage, and damage favor working out there, and that parasitching out there. RTS in a heap of doing such a good job because LemonTea is in a heap of trouble.
I think the big thing that is going on right now is moments like that where LemonTea just overextends a little too much in advantage state trying to find a hit to extend, and then RTS just reversals the scenario and puts LemonTea into the corner or off stage and extends to the high heavens.
Oh, at this point, both of them scrambling in this neutral, but able to find their way with the back air, just threading out there, but just gets underneath it and puts up that up smash to the skies. What a crucial stock, and at this point, RTS, you got to hold on to the stock for dear life, but LemonTea, you have to find some way to get it. The down smash is not going to land. Great stuff on there. Both of them really scrambling, but finally able to get onto that stage control and a down tilt as well to extend it. I love that awareness with the dash attack. Once again, RTS holding on. That was the right decision, but not the right follow-up.
Just a little off on that, but hey, at the same time, at this point, RTS needs to find some extra credit here. Start kissing up to the teacher and find something. Caught by the nair, though, this is where it starts getting a little bit scary, and you are gone. That two-frame finally landing.
RTS may be looking for extra credit, but LemonTea knows what the assignment is at hand, because you got to find some way to make it back into this game. The reverse snare, I love this, and the movement coming to the favor. I love the usage of this aerials right now, just completely shutting out everything LemonTea in such a desperate situation. No jump is going to be able to use to be burned out there, but oh my goodness, all of us, you see these bursts of RTS showing some insane movement, and I just love being able to see that. But LemonTea, let's not forget what this person can do. My goodness, this advantage state rolling on forward. Limit is available, but when is he going to come out there? Limit cross slash, surely that won't kill. Yes, it won't, thank goodness, but high percent for Wolf at this point. Lots of range to work with. You're so scared of that shield. You don't want to get hit by anything at this point, but RTS knows that a straight back air sitting being sent off stage could mean disaster at this point. LemonTea playing it so safe. Throwing out those blasters. Barrel air dodge. Wait, this is crucial. No air dodge. This should be it at this point. Can you shut it out there? No. Not going to shut it out there, but it's going to be the straight out there. That's going to land itself. This is a last stop, last situation, and Limit gonna be a matter soon, but maybe LemonTea will be able to find some way to get it out there. The dash attack gonna step up to the sky, get down there as well. I've been talking about how many times it's coming at them, but it's gonna be the straight dash attack. Oh my goodness.
Clutching it out, just understanding the landing punishment. We've seen it time and